Hey everyone! Thanks for joining me again this week, and I'd just like to say I'm sorry for not posting a video for the past couple of weeks, but I have been very busy with school stuff and trying to find an internship. And so today I'm going to be doing my May favorites and unfavorites slash I'm sure there's maybe a couple of things in there that are also from April as well. But I will just say that I'm doing my last internship I need for school, and I'm going to be doing that for summer, working full time. So I'm not really sure how often I'm going to be able to still post videos. I definitely don't think that I will be able to do once a week. I'm going to try, hopefully, to get a video out at least once a month, but we'll see. My internship is just supposed to be for June and July, so I'm hoping after that, you know, I'll get kind of back into the swing of things. So today I have a couple favorites to talk about and just one unfavorite that I didn't really like this month. So first off, I'll start off with my favorites. So first off is Joico's Daily Care Leave-In Detangler, and I bought this just a couple weeks ago because my hair, because it was so long, I actually just got 3 inches cut off, but my hair was really long. It was almost down to my butt, and it would just get tangled so easily because I have such, you know, long and thick hair. If I just kind of let it down during the day, wind, doing whatever, it would just tangle and knotted so quickly. And this was obviously damaging my hair as well because it was getting knots I had to try to brush out, and it was breaking off my hair. So I really wanted to find a good leave-in conditioner that that would sort of help with that. So I picked up Joico's. I use Joico a lot. I use their their hair products, but mostly their conditioner. I think it's called their K-Pack conditioner, and that really helps strengthen hair. So with this stuff, you just spray it in while your hair is wet or damp out of the shower, and then just brush it through. And this stuff works so well, especially because for some reason when my hair was wet, it would feel really dry and get really knotted and tangled, and it was almost impossible to brush through. And I'd never really brushed through when it was wet, but I'd at least try to take my fingers through to get, you know, just to detangle it a little bit. And I was getting so many knots just from that. And since I've been using this, I just spray it in my hair after I towel dried my hair, and a lot easier I can run my fingers through, and it's helped a lot. And you know, it's helped even, you know, for the few days after washing, I might spray it in just to, you know, put a little bit moisture back into my hair and to help with any detangling, and it works really well. Next up is another hair product, and it's Trez's Perfectly Undone Waves. I picked this up because this is, you know, what my hair naturally looks like. It's pretty wavy, and sometimes it can get really frizzy. And so sometimes I kind of I like the waves, but I don't like the frizziness. So I've used other products in the past that are supposed to, you know, kind of give you beach waves or whatever, and I haven't really liked it. This stuff has sea kelp extract in it, and so it's a foaming one, so it's a liquid in the bottle, but as soon as you spray it out, it turns into a foam. So again, I use this when my hair is wet or damp, and I just do a couple pumps and then just work it through. And so the finish, what it makes your hair look like, depending on what you like, it really enhances the wave. The only thing is you have to make sure you don't use too much, because the more you use, the more, I guess, crunchy of a wave you get, which sometimes you might want, sometimes you might not want. But this stuff is great. It says that you can either use it with a hair dryer or just let it dry naturally. Usually what I do is I just put it in my hair and let my hair air dry naturally, and it just really enhances the wave. I tend not to use a blow dryer just because it makes my hair frizzy. So next up, I went to the drugstore a couple weeks ago looking for a new face sunscreen because it's summertime and I'm really worried in the summer since, you know, I'm out more, going on hikes and doing all that sort of stuff. I always want to protect my skin. I like having pale skin. My dad actually passed away a couple years ago from stage 4 melanoma. So I'm pretty crazy about my sunscreen and always putting on sunscreen before I go out. I wanted to try and pick up a new face sunscreen slash daily moisturizer for the summer. However, the issue with that for me is during the summer, my skin gets extremely oily. So oily, and it's so annoying, and it doesn't help because you're sweating and you're oily and it just makes all my makeup run. So I wanted to find a facial moisturizer slash sunscreen that, annoying guy. So yeah, so I wanted to find a sunscreen slash moisturizer that wasn't going to make me more oily or make me break out. So I picked up a Vinos Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer, and this one is SPF 30. And I usually try to get an SPF that's a little bit higher, but usually 30 is the bare minimum and I'm usually okay with that. So I really love this stuff, and what I really love about it is it's oil-free. And so it just really helps to moisturize my skin, protect my skin, but also not make it super oily. And I always put it on before I put on my makeup, and even after putting it on, putting on my primer, putting on my foundation. It doesn't make my skin feel heavy and it doesn't make my skin feel more oily. So I definitely recommend it if you also have oily skin and want to protect your skin during the summertime. Next up is my foundation, and if you saw my video a couple weeks ago, I was trying to find a new foundation, and I actually ended up settling on Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet in, I believe, number 20. And so I haven't bought, I still only have the sample because I am broke, and so I've been just using what's left of my sample. And so again, I really love this foundation because it is a matte foundation, it has a matte finish, and that is perfect for me during the summertime when I'm more oily and tend to sweat a lot more. And it is the perfect foundation to wear if you have oily skin or during the summertime. My last favorite is a nail polish by Essie. So this color is Lilacism. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful lavender color. So yeah, it's just a perfect nail polish for spring or for summer. Okay, next is my only unfavorite for this month, and it's Biore's Daily Makeup Removing Towelettes. And so I picked this up just because I wanted a new makeup cleansing wipe, and I wanted something maybe a little bit more stronger because, like I said, my skin tends to get a little bit more oily and clog pores during the summertime. So I picked up Biore because I know that they're usually good for this. However, these makeup wipes burn my skin. I have really sensitive skin, so I usually tend to go for sensitive skin formulas, and I should have stuck with that this time. This stuff burns my skin even if I'm not scrubbing that hard, like if I'm just like wiping off, you know, like oil and sweat from the day, like not even taking off makeup. And it especially burns around the eyes if I'm taking off eyeshadow or mascara. So definitely do not recommend this, especially if you have sensitive skin. It is going to burn. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I am sorry for my absence and for my future absence that I'm going to have, but hopefully I'll be back by the end of the summer making regular videos. And once again, if you guys aren't already, please subscribe and also like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.